Hi, this is Jeff, and this is my Kawasaki 2020 Vulcan. I've owned this bike for about 3 weeks. I have little over 1,000 miles on it, and I want to give you my impressions. That's up next. So, the first impression I have with this bike and things I like about it are I'm sitting on it right now. This seat is absolutely super comfortable. Hand grips are perfect for me, and this windshield is a perfect height. My last bike, I had some problems with buffeting of air coming right at my helmet and pushing it back and forth. This is a little bit taller. The wind goes right over it. I like that very much. The next thing I want to talk about is the gauge cluster. New for me is a gauge cluster. Which I really like. You have here your fuel. Let's turn it on here. I specifically want you to look at this side when this comes on. You'll see marks for every gear, neutral all the way up to overdrive, and not only when the gear changes, it will move up in position. So you don't have to read the number, you can just glance at the screen and know what gear you're in. You have your fuel gauge, your speed, multifunction readout, your tachometer, and your temperature gauge. Everything is well laid out, well placed. I enjoy that feature of the bike. Next thing is right here at the ignition. You might think it's a normal ignition, with the only exception of once you turn to the on position, you can remove the key and you can put it in your pocket. You can use it to open a side compartment if you need to while the bike is running. And if you have other keys here, they won't bang around and put marks on your nice chrome here. You put it in your pocket. So I like that a lot. Okay, the KAMS system is here. Under here is a fan with a duct that pulls air from that side, pulls it down underneath the rider's footwell here away from the driver. Works well on this side. On this side, doesn't work quite as well. This is still pretty warm. I'd almost like to see if they had a little cover that would go there. Might be helpful as a update. These vents open up or close down depending on how much airflow you want coming through on your legs. Okay, other things I like about the bike. It's not dark, so I can't show it to you, but there are lots of LEDs. This whole strip is an LED. This is an LED. Makes you very visible at night. I installed just a little button temperature gauge, which says it's 113 degrees right now, 10% humidity, right where I am in the bright sun, getting a tan. I did upgrade these speakers, swap them out for a little more powerful ones. They sound even better. So this is the shifter. If you're going down a gear, so you want to go to first and you're in third, you push down on this, or neutral to first, down, so you want to come up a gear, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, you're going to lift up. Or you can, when you're shifting up, so you're going through the gears, you're a stoplight, you're moving forward, you're shifting up, you can smash your heel down on this and it does the same thing. It's called the heel toe shifter. Really nice. And what else do I like about this bike? I like the way it sounds, so let's do that right now.
That is the sound of the bike.
Okay, on to power. There's been a lot of talk about this bike's lethargic lack of power, especially out of the factory. Well, I'm here to talk about it in terms of where I've found to be the best range for getting the most out of the bike. The first is the cruise mode between 2,000 and 3,000 RPM. You're typically upshifting between 3,000 and 4,000 RPM. And if you need power, you're going to get it between the 4,000 and maybe early 5,000 into top is 6,000. What's interesting about that is you don't discover that until after the break-in period. The break-in period of the bike, they recommend you stay below 4,000. So before that, you're not really grabbing all the power that's available. I have found now that I understand it this way, I'm much more comfortable and happy with the power that the bike provides. One other thing I want to give a huge shout out to Family Power Sports, where I purchased this bike and had a great experience. They're not paying me for this ad. I just thought I would pass that along, encourage anyone in the Austin area that's looking for a bike to put them on your shopping list. Go see Austin at Family Power Sports. They'll take care of you. Tell them Jeff sent you. Bye.